Oh, shoot. So look what he's doing. You know, I had me a little snack. It wasn't enough, right? So I go and I get the leftover onions and I get a little bit of jalapenos. Well, one jalapeno. Some bell peppers. I love the sweet bell peppers. I love those things, right? And what do? While I'm chopping it all up, what I should do, right? I should turn on the pan over here. So the pans are going, things are heating up, right? And I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Yeah. Oh, see, it's me. Pretty as usual, right? And yeah, so we're chopping it all up, doing what we do. Come on, come on. Look, look, my organics thing. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, well, it ain't that pretty. Cut it down the middle. Cut it down the middle again. Cut it down the middle again. Don't cut your finger down the middle, because that would suck, right? Yeah, I wish I had a better knife, but, I got like 6 of these. So what can I do? Right? Uno. Uno. Whoop. 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 See? When you're putting on a show, that's when the blood flows. I'm just saying. You gotta be careful. Right? So simple. So now the pan is heating up a little bit. Yeah, yeah. So you take the butter. You get the butter, right? And people are like, but that's fattening. No, it's not, right? I think, I mean, I'm sure it's been proven that butter is healthier for you than canola oil. And I doubt most of your parents are out there. I don't even know why I said parents. I doubt most of you are out there buying vegetable oil, right? So anyway, and I'm fine. I don't got diabetes yet. So anyway, then we go like this. We cut the jalapeno in half, right? Cut the jalapeno in half again, right? And then next thing you know, we go. I don't know why I'm making that sound effect. Y'all should see me when I make salsa though. Right? And then, oh, what? Some tomatoes, why not? Because, if I wait any longer, it's going to get all nasty. And so, and here's a fun way to get your veggies in, right? Because, who doesn't like frying stuff? Like this. Normally I would cut it like over the pan, but then you can't really see what I'm doing. And it would all just fall into the thing, right? Look at this, look at this, look at this. Isn't it beautiful? I want to make a hot. I'm going to make a hot. See, normally I would take a picture, but, my camera's in use, right? It's kind of a hot, right? Can you tell? Can you tell? Look, it's kind of a heart. Does it look hardish? Hardy? Is it hardy? Whatever. Who cares? All right, so now we're over here. There it is. There's the pan. There's the pan. And you go like this. You scrape them down here and you try to get it all through this little hole. I'm kidding. No, I don't really think that's what it's for. Maybe, but no. Right? We'll do the jalapenos and the tomatoes. And well, might as well do it all. Sometimes I would fry some stuff before I'd fry other stuff. But for the most part, it's all going in the pan. What's that? I forgot the garlic. You're probably right. I probably did. And now I'm going to go get it. See, and then look what I do. Look what I do. See, I'm lazy. I just go get the already done garlic. You know? Should I say lazy or should I say I'm a man of, that's always in a hurry? Not even in a hurry. I make haste. Anyway. Get up there. Whoa. And so, things are cooking. Things are cooking. What rhymes with cooking? Whooping. Tune in for one of my other videos so you can be like, what up? Just like me, right? Anyway. I'm not saying it'll save you from an ass whooping, but it might. Why am I using the spoon? I know. I got all these over here. What's wrong with me? I remember I had this guy. He's all, "You're using a plastic spatula," while he was smoking a cigarette. Shut up. Ooh, that is spicy. I barely had a bite. Barely had a bite. So, we frying it up. We added some butter, right? Yeah. You don't want to over fry it because then the garlic gets all and crispy and then you can't taste it. But give it a good mix. Fry it up a little bit, right? Right. And then what do? I'll show you. We go get another egg because I only got 3. And you go like this. Well, you flip it one more time. Do you gotta flip it? I don't know. I do. If I was fancy, I'd be like in a wok. But like I'm saying, I'm putting on a show. It'll probably get all over the place. Oh, bless me. So it's getting a little bit of a skin, right? Now let me show you what I do. I call it the lazy man's omelet, right? First of all, flatten everything out. And then you go like this. You go get your eggs. You turn your water on the hot. Get it warmed up, right? And you go like this. You go 1, 2. I could do it with both hands, but then I gotta hold eggs in one hand. 3, right? Yeah, you believe that? I can crack eggs with both hands, right? 4. I'll be like 2 at a time. Women get jealous. You think you're impressing somebody, and then they end up hating you for it. Whatever. And then you put your eggs in the organics. I know you can't see me, and oh well, use your imagination. But I got this big old organics jar, and then I'm washing the yolk off my hands, right? And everybody's like, "Oh, that's how you get salmonella." I've never got sick once, so quit whining, mama. Right? And next thing you know, but the steamier the water, the less chance of salmonella you get, right? I do that. I kill the germs with steam. Because, word is, that's the cleanest thing you got. Is some hot water. Anyway, so here we are. We're back here to the old lazy man's omelet, right? And then, it's up to you. You can leave them whole. This one popped because it's a loser. But, right? And then you put the top on. Sometimes. You don't always put the top on. I don't always put the top on. Depends on how I'm feeling that day, right? I thought I was going to use the old crispy oil. Again, that's twice today. I faked myself out. See my taste buds? I'm obviously craving something spicy. Maybe for dinner. Huh? But, I've concluded that the chili crisp oil and the jalapeno... Oh, yeah. Turn the heat down, by the way. Go down to, like, medium high. And we're back. Oh yeah, turn on your fan, your ventilator, right? Pop that so it don't blow up in your face. And see, look, it's cooking. It's cooking. Should I add cheese? Should I add cheese? Nah. We're gonna pretend that I'm lactose intolerant today because somebody said I was lactose intolerant. There seems to be all these people that they know me, but I've never met them in my life. And no, never been lactose intolerant, never been diabetic. I eat like a horse. What else do I do? I do probably the opposite of everything they say I do, and then I probably do everything they say I don't do. So, does that make me a hypocrite or them full of shit? I don't know. But hey, back to the lesson. So look, there it is. It's cooking. It's cooking. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the lid back on. Look at it. Look at it. And the thing about eggs, right? I should probably get a plate. Even when you take them off the heat, they keep cooking. So let's see. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do here? Right? Yeah, they'll keep cooking. Right? Normally I use a round pan. I don't know what I was thinking. I normally use this one. It wasn't clean. That's what I was thinking. And then it makes it way easier to flip it. Right? Which I don't even know if I want to try flipping it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip it in pieces. Like I said, lazy man omelet. Look at this. Doesn't that look beautiful? Tell me you wouldn't eat that. Tell me you wouldn't eat that. Oh, you wouldn't? Shut up. Right? Hey, but normally I would have took that whole thing and I would have whoop and flipped it. And then, if you're unlucky, it only flips halfway, but it folds in half, and then it looks like a beautiful little omelet. But of course, you got to use the right tool for the job. And that's all it took. That's all she wrote. And you go like this. If you want it to look all presentable and take a picture for your page, I get it, right? You check my Instagram, I got plenty of those. I got plenty of pictures like that. But, this was a little quick lesson in, how to cook a meal in 5 minutes. And a healthy one at that. I'm sure there's people that are salivating right now. And they're probably vegans. They wish. Hey, you think a vegan will break her diet for an egg? I'm sorry, vegans. It's your fault, not mine.